friends, this is Mrs. Beaufeaux again. Today we're going to talk about a really neat artist whose last name is Kandinsky and his first name is Wassily. I'm very excited to share some of his artwork with you. We're going to use his artwork as an inspiration for a harvest project focusing on concentric circles. We're going to use some oil pastels and blending techniques. I can't wait to get started. The artist we're learning about today is named Wassily Kandinsky. He lived from 1866 to 1944 and lived until he was 78 years old. He was from the country of Russia. One of my absolute favorite quotes from Mr. Kandinsky is that everything starts from a dot. He just started to be an artist at the age of 30. He's known for using a lot of geometric shapes in his images, but his early pieces of artwork were actually landscapes. Let's see some of his pieces. There are three pieces of art that Wassily Kandinsky created. On the left, you'll see a piece that's known as the Blue Rider. It's a traditional landscape because you can see lots of things in nature. The center image is called Concentric Circles, and we're going to use this as our main inspiration for today. The final piece of artwork on the right is known as contrasting sounds. Something that's really neat about Kandinsky was that he thought that he could be able to express music through colors and shapes in his visual art. Let's get started with our process. Step 1 is on the back of your paper. Place your name, date, and class. Step 2, we're going to use a pencil to draw the geometric shape of an oval in the center of our paper. We're going to overline this with a black marker. Step 3 has us using the art tool of a ruler. We're going to draw straight lines across the shape and up and down the shape using both vertical and horizontal lines. You can see a grid is forming. Before we go much farther with this project, let's define the word concentric. Concentric means shapes which share the same center, the larger often completely surrounding the smaller. If we look to the image on the left, which is Wassily Kandinsky's concentric circles, and then to the image on the right, which is my Kandinsky corn, you will see that they share certain aspects. One of these aspects is the fact that both contain concentric shapes, mainly circles. Circles that share the same center with larger going out. It almost looks like a ripple if you were to throw a pebble into a pond of water. Little on the inside, medium, and then large. Using our warm colored oil pastels, we're going to fill in each section of the grid with concentric circles. This means that each image is going to have circles on top of one another, filling in the portions. You can see that I originally started off by doing the first row completely. Then I decided to change my technique and I went helter-skelter random around my grid until they were all done. Steps 5 and 6, we're going to draw leaves onto the bottom of our corn cob image and blend. To make my leaves interesting, I decided to use a multitude of colors: dark green, light green, yellow, and white. Using a fingertip that's wrapped in a paper towel, I'm going to blend my leaves until they are smooth together. To give my product a finished look, I add backing paper and my name. And that's our Wassily Kandinsky inspired project. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.